It's not recording.
Yes, it is.
It's really not.
It says record.
We flipped, in our generation, we eat out every day of the week and maybe cook every now and then.
Right, total reversal.
It's the total reversal. So if we go back to doing what our grandparents did, more, you always had 2-3 vegetables with dinner when grandma was cooking.
Right.
All our folks didn't fight this hard for us to get to this point to find that the biggest threat to our children today could be their own health.
I was watching TV the other day and I seen Michelle Obama's commercial for community gardens. And I was thinking to myself, the same thing that she was talking about, we were actually putting it into effect. Educating your community about unhealthy foods and actually fixing the problem and supplying the community with healthy foods. Her words were be putting into action through the Black Male Youth Academy.
So these young men who became our first group of graduates said, Mr. Scorza, we want to do something to improve our community, right? We know what we're capable of, and we want to let the world know. One of the young men suggested doing a community garden. After going through the ideas, all the young men were like, that's actually a pretty good idea.
The community garden is important because it's giving the community an opportunity to eat healthy. Just in case they wasn't able to go down to the supermarket and be able to afford the vegetables and fruits that's within the supermarket, they could go down to community garden.
So we got permission from the district and the administration, and then we broke ground.
The garden. Summertime, last summer, the summer that just passed. All I was doing was the garden. Garden. It was so hard. Hot, sweaty, pain in the back.
The garden, before we put all the work and effort into it, was nothing but a flat, big, desolate area with nothing but gravel and a big stone square in the middle.
It was just like a bunch of cement, crumbles, and rocks everywhere, dirt.
As they began to turn this land over and dig into this gravel, they started finding things like broken crack pipes.
There was a lot of trash and broken bottles and cans and
knives on the site. And they were like, we don't want this stuff in our community. We don't want crack pipes in our community. So they cleaned that lot up. They cleaned that space up.
Then we had to break this concrete up, this solid piece of concrete. We had to dig around it and break it up.
Moving the mulch around, watering. I've done digging.
Then we start to level ground, start to have to use the axe.
They got rid of that debris and turned it into a paradise. These young men and the students in the school learned what they were capable of. They learned what they could do.
It's a big accomplishment because just to see that we can make that big of a change, it shows the community, like, if we can take that lot and turn it into a garden, what else can we change about the community? Like, what else can we do to turn the community into a positive direction?
Even though I was out there every day of my life, no beach time, but it kept me out of trouble. So I appreciate that.
People throughout the city are coming to ask us how we did it and how we can help them make that happen, because they were the first ones to create a community garden in the city.
So it is good, huh?
Very tasty.
Did you help grow that?
I helped grow everything in this garden. Help build that right there, the shed, help build the deck, help build this whole garden.